Hi everyone, let me introduce you to the Shamba network, and I want to show you how to use the contracts tool. So the contract tool helps you to generate contracts that are basically can be used within your Web3 application or within your blockchain application. So to access the contracts tool, you need to visit contracts.shamba.app. So when the application loads, this is the interface. So on this tool, we have quite a number of things. Of course, we have the map area. We have the tools or the controls that you can use. And we have the right section, which basically has 4 tabs. The first tab is for the area. We shall see how to go about this. Parameters, where there's a form that we need to fill in. There's a specification section, and there's the smart contract component. So what usually happens, the contract tool helps you to generate boilerplate code for the smart contracts and also for the data API. So we have the 4 sections of for the 4 tabs here. Of course, the first is the GeoJSON that is generated on this part, the parameters, which are this form, the specification, which is the API request code, and then we have the smart contract code. So let's get started. Of course, here you can change the base map depending on the one that you want to visualize. And then below here, you have 3 tools or 3 controls. So the first is you can draw a polygon, the other one is a rectangle, and the other one is a circle. So these 3 are used to draw the area of interest. And then we have the edit button here. You shall see the use of that. And you have the search button, where you can input the name of a location and you'll be able to search and zoom to that location. So let's begin. So I'm in Kenya, so I can start by maybe I want to go near Nairobi, so I can just do that. So this is Nairobi. So assuming my area of interest is this green part here, which is basically the Ngong Hills Reserve, the forest. So I could potentially pick this. I'm not basically drawing to the full extent of this forest. So there you are. So this is our area of interest. Once I do that, I complete the polygon. You'll see the GeoJSON generated on this side, where basically we have a feature and the polygon coordinates, and you can see it's a feature collection and it has an ID of 1. The good thing with this tool is that you can generate multiple polygons. So for example, if I wanted to include this national park, Nairobi National Park, I could potentially pick this. Again, I'll draw that, yeah, like that. All right, so now I'll have ID 1, which is the first polygon we drew here. And then I have the second polygon, the second feature, which is ID 2. Okay. Then on the second tab of parameters, basically for the type of analysis, I'll choose, for example, we have 2, geostatistics and fire analysis. I can choose fire analysis. Then by default, a number of data sets are populated on this dataset field. These are the data sets that we currently have for fire analysis. So we can pick one of them, and automatically have the available birds populated and also the preferred scale. And then of course I can indicate the start. I want probably my contract to run from tomorrow to end date. Probably I can place at the end of the year, or maybe a time at like this next year. There, and then I submit. So the moment I submit, I can see a block of code has been generated with quite a number of parameters here. These are the ones that we just filled on this section. All that, including the geometry. So I can see I have 2 geometries. Yes, and if I look at this other side on the smart contract code, I can see that code has been generated. This is the code that I can implement in my smart contract on my application. So as you can see from the specification, which is the API that carries the data, here you can do that. And if you want to go to the extent of using or integrating this into your smart contracts, you can of course utilize this code. Cheers.